So there's been some pretty big drama recently. Amazon has laid off around 9,000 people as of yesterday, which includes around 400 people leaving Twitch. So Twitch made an article on March 20th, which is yesterday as of recording this video, which is called an update about our workforce. Now this goes over that they have to say goodbye to around 400 people in the company and that it was an incredibly tough decision. And the CEO made this decision for the future of Twitch and that it was necessary to keep the company going. So I'm just going to read a small quote from the article here. Our mission at Twitch is to empower communities to create together. You rely on us to give you the tools you need to build your communities, stream your passion safely, and make money doing what you love. We take this responsibility incredibly seriously and sometimes need to make extremely hard decisions to ensure we protect our business in order for Twitch to be around for a long time. Now, this was very, very detrimental for the employees who are working at Twitch and making a living there. Now, stuff like this is pretty normal. You know, people get laid off from companies all the time. However, the difference this time around is that the people who were laid off from Twitch were never told who was laid off. They were never informed that they were going to be laid off. It was a very abrupt decision. Normally, when people get laid off, they are told who was laid off, and staffers don't know who was laid off. Employees don't know who was laid off. No one knows who was laid off. It just kind of happened, and it's an extremely stressful situation for people who are working at Twitch because no one knows who was laid off, why they were laid off, etc. So it says here that there are 1,100 people working at Twitch, and 400 people out of that 1,100 were fired. Now, that's massive. Like, that is nearly half of the company, a little bit less than half of the company. So the odds of you getting laid off are pretty damn high if you're working at Twitch. That is massive, and that is extremely stressful, especially considering that no one knows who out of those 400 people were laid off. And it shows a lack of communication, not just with Twitch and streamers, but Twitch and their own staff. That's a pretty big problem. Now, this is also a turning point for Twitch, as the former CEO, Emmett Shear, has actually stepped down from Twitch involving this massive layoff. So there's a new CEO at Twitch now. Their name is Dan Clancy. I don't know anything about them, and I just hope that they'll be able to maintain the company. I don't know if Dan or Emmett were directly involved in the layoffs because it was mostly Amazon, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens over the next few days. And hopefully now in the future, with Twitch having a new CEO, there'll be a bit more transparency between Twitch itself and the streamers, because that has been a long-running issue where Twitch has not been very transparent on their rules and seems to play favorites a lot of the time. It's fairly obvious, and I hope that this can be a turning point because there is a new CEO. And that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys around. Later.